Inside Gaming is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your data is your business. Protected at expressvpn.com/inside.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Inside Gaming. It's a hump day, a happy hump day. So if someone could please... Good.
A seated hump.
So that's one for the video games. All right.
That's one for the games.
Let's talk about which country rules over all others when it comes to our favorite hobby, ping pong. Oh, we're talking... What? Sorry, hold on. About our favorite hobby, stamp collecting. Now let's talk about which country rules over all others when it comes to our favorite hobbies. Oh, we talking drinking shower beers until you fall asleep?
It's called passing out in that context.
No, because then you're roused by the spray of water going up your nose and you still have the beer in your hand. It's adjusted to your body temperature, and that's America,
No,
Patrick.
shower beers are for the morning. That's some hair of the dog. Come on, rookies.
Rookies? Son, I was drinking shower whiskey when I was 18.
You know what's good as a shower orange?
You disgust me.
And as gamers here at Inside Gaming, we're known for giving you the hard news about video games. The straight scoop, just the facts, no tomfoolery. Just check out our comments, you can see that that's the case. We take stupid YouTube videos extremely seriously, just like those YouTube commenters.
Yeah, but today, not gonna be one of those days, boys. We gotta
no.
talk about this study I found that ranks a bunch of countries around the world based on how good they are at video games. Finally, we can settle this once and for all and move on to more important things.
Did you find this study in the woods with like a Playboy?
I found it in Imgur, and it's just odd. It's just a meme that says USA #1.
Hell yeah.
Well, finally we can settle this once and for all. Yes, ever since the dawn of time, man has wondered which country owns all others when it comes to gaming. Now the answer is finally here. You also wondered, can I eat that?
This comes from UK game publisher Quayle, I don't know, who decided to crunch some numbers to settle this age-old dispute. So how did they do it? Well, they used data from speedrun.com, which included more than 42,000 achievements across more than 16,000 games.
Yeah, as the name suggests, the site collects the top speedruns from around the world. They claim to have amassed a database of more than 1.1 million runs in more than 1,800 games. Sounds like me after I leave Famous Dave's and have that famous sauce that makes me myself.
Oh, devil's spit.
But yeah, according to Quayle, they totaled the amount of first-placed achievements scored by each country per capita to gain the overall rankings. So basically, it sounds like they weighted the achievements for each country against their total population, because in bigger countries, you would assume you would have some more achievements, more gamers. So they wanted to give the little guys a little bit of a break, too.
Okay, drum roll, please. The country that is the best at playing video games is...
God bless it!
Finland. Yeah,
What's
it's
that?
Finland. Dark
That
horse.
incredible education system has been teaching these kids how to no-scope.
Well, but that's the thing. It's speedruns, so they don't necessarily know how to no-scope. They're just really good at dedicating their entire life to one single obscure NES game.
It's because they have universal health care, and they're always healthy and their reflexes are sharp.
They keep their thumbs strong.
But yeah, in addition to fighting off Soviet invasions and making Nokia phones, the Finns apparently pros at gaming.
Well, surely we're number 2, right?
Well, trailing close behind at #2. No, it's not us. It's Canada. What the hell?
What? Yes, the country that gave us Kids in the Hall, Pamela Anderson, and Fries with Gravy is also very good at gaming. Number 3 is sure to be the United States of America, right?
Yes, definitely.
Wrong, it's Sweden.
Sure. What?
And then after that is New Zealand and Australia. Good old US of A didn't even make the top 5.
Yeah, boys, we're number 6. That's where we are. We're number 6. Other gaming powerhouses like Japan, you think they would be up there too? No, farther down the list at 17, behind Latvia.
Okay, but what about South Korea, the esports capital of the universe? Surely they've got this locked up.
Oh, no, apparently not. Quayle says that when calculating their first place achievements against the size of their population, the country fell down to 39th position in our overall table.
They must not have had StarCraft in this game's list.
Or Kim Jong-un was probably behind it. He's definitely not dead. I talked to him on the phone recently. He's feeling fine. He's feeling very strong. He's feeling like an incredible leader. Oh, but there's more. The study also broke out results into separate genres so we can see which countries are good at which particular games. When it comes to racing games, Scotland is tops. apps. Norway's the best at sports games, and Japan is number 1 in fighting games.
Yeah, I mean, they made Smash Ultimate in Japan. Of course, they're going to be the best at it. But don't worry, boys. Us Americans, number 1 in first-person shooters. Makes sense. Also kind of depressing when you really think that one through.
Just don't think about it too much. Don't move past the we're number 1.
But we're not done yet. The study also listed the specific games that each country is the best at. They even mapped them out. And some make sense. The USA is number 1 in Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Madden, NBA 2K, WWF No Mercy, and Crazy Taxi.
Japan is number 1 in Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy. Meanwhile, those cocky Finns are best at Gran Turismo, Forza, Halo, Half-Life.
Great Finnish accent.
Thank you.
As those cocky Finns say, that's a spicy meatball.
Mia grande modo make the best sauce.
Fajul.
Pasta forza. Ravioli di turismo.
Canada is numero uno at GoldenEye 007, and the Netherlands is best at 2 classics, Pokemon and Donkey Kong.
They can't take that from us. Come on, USA.
They just did.
I do like the way that one monkey has a smaller monkey that is his friend, and oftentimes it's mistakenly said that is his son.
And the UK is best at Rock Band, Tekken, Portal, and Mario Kart. That can't be right.
Well, they drive on the wrong side of the road, so they're used to those wacky
Oh, that's
courses.
right.
Yeah.
Hidden underneath Toad's little toad shell is Queen Elizabeth frantically slamming a controller. Or probably having someone else play for her.
She's
but-
zooming by in a cloud with a fishing rod.
I feel like the guards at Buckingham Palace should change their hats to toad hats in honor of this great achievement.
Whatever you do, don't come for the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. But wouldn't it be funny if he had a hat that made him look like Yoshi?
I feel like we should have gotten that. I will challenge any of our UK viewers to a game in Mario Kart for the honor of America.
All right.
DM me, slide into the DMs. Let's get it on.
Of course, it's no secret that gaming is growing a lot. It was a $131 billion global industry in 2008, and there are projections that it could more than double to $300 billion by 2025. The top countries in terms of revenue are China, followed closely by the US, then Japan and South Korea.
Yeah, where was China in those rankings? Like, I guess they didn't have mobile games or cheat bots in there.
Yeah, that was the problem. They could have snuck in at number 1 actually, but for those 2 qualifications.
They're number 1 in aim bots.
Horrible mobile games and cheating.
Regardless, the industry is big, and it's getting bigger.
And we can't stop it. We need to evacuate.
And it's that kind of growth that's leading big players like Google and Amazon to jump into gaming, whether it's a cloud service like Stadia or just starting a bunch of new studios.
Jump in and then promptly drown.
Oh, don't worry. They signed a deal with EA to bring a bunch of their bomb-ass games to Stadia.
Oh,
so
good.
it's
Good.
going to be great.
It's also no secret that the coronavirus is making a lot more gamers these days. It's creating them almost as if in a lab, as we're all locked down. They emerge screaming and wet from their tube, controller sewn to their hand.
But yeah, games like Animal Crossing, they're setting sales records. Twitch recently passed 3 billion hours watched for the first time. And in the good old UK, some big publishers are even giving free games out to National Health Service workers as a way to show their thanks. Great, more Mario Kart players to own us. Just kidding. The challenge is on. Come get some.
But even after the quarantine ends, as it's starting to in some countries and parts of the US, it's probably a safe bet that we're not going to see as many mass gatherings like we used to. So I'm not sure when I'll go to another crowded concert or sporting event. It feels a little scary to do that in this new age of social distancing that we live in. I'll have to continue not going to esports matches.
My lifelong habit.
I'll have to continue breaking plans with friends who want to hang out.
Is there a joke possibly about someone's mom and you can't hang out with them because it would be like a mass gathering because she's so large?
Hey, Connor, I heard your mom was at a mass gathering. It was just her there, though.
Well, yeah, it was church and she's not allowed to be near other people.
So going forward, we might all be a little more homebound than we were before with our gigantic mothers, I guess. And thank God that video games will always be here for us, cradling us like a warm blanket.
She's just there in a church with pigeons in the bell tower and 2 protagonists from a John Woo movie dueling it out.
Yep, and she's laid at the bottom and the pigeons come and eat crumbs off of her.
But she's alive. She just likes the way their pecs feel. They're beak pecs, not like bird muscles.
So yeah, maybe if they do this list again in a couple of years, we'll have a whole new ranking of countries. Look out, Finland, Estonia, coming for you. It's in the rear view.
And they're mad too. They have an anger in them. Speaking of yo mama jokes, shout out to the king, George Wallace, for taking someone else's Las Vegas nickname.
I'd like to shout out Wallace Shawn.
Okay.
And I'd like to shout out Wallace and Gromit. Did you know that Wallace's favorite cheese is Wensleydale, and Gromit shares the same birthday as Arsenio Hall and Abraham Lincoln? And Wallace is the inventor, but technically Gromit is the one who actually fixes things. It's crazy. Just a couple of fun facts for you W&G heads out there. I don't have anything else to add. I wanted to feel included.
Finally, we can change out of our weekday pajamas into our weekend pajamas. It's the same, but just with more stains. We're back, by the way. Good news. The nightmare's over. Here we are in our studio.
Yep, back to normal.
So proud of us.
We did it, boys. Back to normal.
Can't believe we conquered this disease.
I'm